The advice and opinions expressed by Dr. 𝗟𝗓𝗧 and her guests are meant solely as suggestion and should not be in any way construed as child-specific advice.
Dr. Doreen 𝗟𝗓𝗧 is the
Dr. Doreen is an expert in autism.
Doreen 𝗟𝗓𝗧.
Dr. 𝗟𝗓𝗧.
Dr. Doreen 𝗟𝗓𝗧.
Dr. Doreen 𝗟𝗓𝗧 is a visionary in the field of autism. Now you can ask her questions on Ask Dr. Doreen. Hi, Dr. Doreen. My son was diagnosed with autism when he was 3.5 years. Now he is 5 years. He can communicate using 4 to 5 word sentences. The main problem with him is his rigid behavior when wearing clothes. He likes to wear just a few pairs of clothes. He does not have any tactile issues. How to overcome this problem, and thanks.
Yeah, so thanks for answering the question I had, which is, does he have sensory issues? And you're sure that he doesn't. That's fine. Then that basically means he's just trying to gain control, which is kind of like, I don't want to call it obsessive compulsive behavior, but it's ritualistic. So, and whenever we have any kind of behavior that is ritualistic, it's usually because we have a little bit of anxiety and we're trying to gain control. And I'll give you some examples of that. For instance, if you're running late to a place, a meeting, it is extremely unlikely that you'll go a new direction because you want to have control over your path, because it makes you feel more calm knowing that you know your way.
You know the variables.
You know the variables, and you feel like, even though you can't, because there might be traffic there too, but you feel more in control. It's just about how you feel, right?
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, here's another example that's even closer to this. If you're going to, let's say, go to some important event, you're very unlikely to try on new clothing or wear new clothing. You will very likely fall back on clothing that you're familiar with because you just feel like, well, this worked for me, I'm going to try it again. So it's just a matter of having control over the situation. I think there's a couple of different ways. First of all, don't fuss over this. This is not a big deal. Like, there's a million other things to worry about.
On the list of things, this isn't one
as
to
opposed
take on.
to, yeah, I remember when I was, my kids were young, my youngest she had a major issue every morning because every single item she wore had to be pink and somehow go together. This is Charlie. And she still loves pink. It's her color, but it was a big deal when she was little and we had to get ready for school. So, I mean, there were times where I would literally, like the night before, go to Target to get pink shoes because I knew we were going to have an issue in the morning, you know?
Funny.
So, I just think it's not worth the battle, first of all. But secondly, if you're really concerned and if it's a very, very narrow list of items, you can do two things. One is you can go with the child and actually purchase clothes that the child might show any interest in. And that would be good because it's kind of like buying the child a toy that they like and they will probably use it. Or the other thing is you can start by rewarding the child's use of a small other item. So for instance, I don't know, a new pair of socks that the child might not otherwise wear, you would try to get the child to wear them and reward it with some other more powerful reward. For instance, I don't know, a cookie or something that the child finds very reinforcing. And that's how you do it. You basically say, these pants you can wear, these pants come with a cookie. So, you basically increase the power of reward by just adding to the reinforcer and then gradually shaping, right? Gradually your child will broaden and you can do this in lots of different fun ways. You can hide a candy or something in the pants pockets, whatever, so that your child realizes, oh, if I move to these other items, they're more rewarding. Or another way to reward is also, if you wear these clothes, we're going to go to a place you like. Whereas if you wear these clothes, we're not.
There we go.
Don't forget, you can watch Ask Dr. Doreen live every Tuesday morning at 10 a.m. Pacific time. We hope to see you there.